Okay, today we're going to be making some West Indian saltfish fritters. The recipe can vary depending on which island you come from, even down to which parish of which island you're coming from. But this is my particular recipe. Now, when you buy saltfish, this is what it looks like. Generally it's cod, but it can be other fish as well. And what you need to do is either soak it in cold water overnight or boil it up a couple of times, each time changing the water in order to get rid of some of the salt. To save time, I've already added to this bowl the saltfish that's been flaked, some chopped onions, some spring onions, some chopped red peppers, and some Scotch bonnet chilli. Do according to taste, you can actually leave it out, and a little bit of garlic. We're also going to add to it some all-purpose seasoning, some curry powder, some turmeric, and my latest favourite, my Szechuan tropical, and some self-raising flour. We're going to add some water to it, just enough to make a batter, a thick batter, which I'll show you later. So that's a little bit of all-purpose going in there. Do go very gently. It does have added salt to it. Some turmeric, mainly for the colour. Some curry powder. And some of my Szechuan tropical. Be gentle with this as well, because this does have added salt to it. And now we're going to add some self-raising flour. There we go. We need to make the consistency of the batter thick enough that you can spoon it out. Mix all that together, and then we're going to add the water. Right, the batter is now already made. It's what we call drop consistency. If any of you ever did home economics back in the day. Just enough so it starts to drop off the spoon. You're going to need a pan, a frying pan with some hot oil, a tray with some kitchen towel in order to drain the fritters off once they're made. First things first, we're going to test the... Yep. Once you see it starting to sizzle like that, then you know that it's ready to go, it's hot enough. Take a spoonful. And then ease it gently down into the oil. Now you've got to ease it, otherwise you're going to get splashback. You will burn yourself if this touches you. So spoonfuls of batter. Try not to make them touch until they set around the outside. And do bear in mind that these will puff up a little when they're cooking. I do recommend, if you have a vent above your cooker, do turn it on. The saltfish is quite a strong smell and it will get everywhere. Now, before you turn them over, what you need to look for, if you look all the way around the edges, you'll see that they started to cook around the edges. That's when you know you can turn them over. Nice and gently. And there you go. You just keep repeating until you've used up all the mixture. That is the kind of colour you're trying to go for, a little bit brown on the top. You can do these in a deep fat fryer. But if you're going to do that, you need to make your batter a lot thicker so it holds together when you make them. Give them a couple of minutes, and all you do when they're ready is take them out onto your tray with your greaseproof or kitchen towel to let them drain. There you go, you can see the colour on them? That's the kind of colour we're looking for on both sides. Take them out and leave them to drain. Now these can be either eaten hot or cold. They taste just as good. Usually we eat them cold. And as you take them out and you have a little bit of